Hi everyone, my name is Diksha Diwan and I'm going to represent the assignment, namely adaptive equipment assignment with my friend Morgan. And the diverse population we have chose for this assignment is seniors, and the equipment we chose is walkers. Since we both have worked in long-term cares, so this is what made us interested in. So the devices used for personal mobility are being used for centuries now, and it's been very crucial in the lives of individuals who have who have lost or reduced their mobility. They have been proven to be very much valuable and utter essential for the one who are in need of these walkers. Moreover, the development way for these gadgets is being very slow and easy. There is still a long way to go in terms of access and accessibility. To raise the awareness towards the importance of living in the inclusive community is always worth. It could be optimistic perception to see all the buildings and the public places to be accessible and would actually become everyone's right having disability. There are many highs and lows towards the history of universal access, no matter how aware we are, but the evolution has been slow and steady. So now I would like to talk about what a personal mobility device actually is. The very common and mostly used personal mobility device is the walkers, which we are going to talk about in this assignment. A walker is a tool, rather a supporting tool for the people with disabilities, which helps them to maintain balance and stability. It is more intently used by the people who suffer from age restricted physical disabilities precisely. Walkers have seen evolutions since past few decades and is playing a very vital role in disabled lives. And a little bit about the origin and the history of walkers. The origin of walkers when it started to appear was early 1950s. It was in 1953 when the very first US patent was awarded to the UK-based William Cribble's Rob. He named the device "Walking Aid", which was already under British Patent Office in August 1949. There were two different kinds of walkers, one with heels and other without them, was patented by Elmer F. Rice of Ohio based in 1965. The very first walker, which looked alike us of modern walkers, was patented by Alfred A. Smith of California in 1970. So, why the design is like being it is now, and what is the purpose of the walkers in the disabled's lives? It is a composition of very lightweight frame that is high about waist and very slightly wider than the user and almost 12 inches deep that makes it to 30 centimeter. There are other two sizes of walkers available, which are pediatric for the children and bariatric for the person suffering from obesity. The walkers which are available in modern times are very much user friendly. They can be adjusted and can be set at the height as per the comfort. There is a bend on the arms of the walkers which helps the blood circulation flow at ease. There is a bend on the arms of the walkers which helps the blood circulation flow at ease. The wheels, whereas in the front two legs of the walker may
Okay, so we're going to talk about how having a walker helps seniors when participating in recreation and leisure activities. So we've got a couple of pictures here. We can see an exercise class going on and somebody using their walker for some physiotherapy, it looks like. But we're going to get into the different types of programming. So first we'll look at physical programs. Physical programs can include things like walk and talk. A lot of the time residents say they just want to talk about their day and things that are bothering them. And we as recreation therapists, we want to know that what's going on in their lives. So walk and talk is a great opportunity just to have a nice chat with somebody while getting in some physical exercise. It would be too dangerous for a lot of our residents to be walking with us as recreation therapists without their walker. We're not physiotherapists, so a lot of the time we can't help them in that way. And the same goes for outdoor walks. Outdoor walks, having a walker is great for that. You can sit, stop, take a seat on your walker, admire the nature, again, have some chats outside. We also see the walker being used in exercise classes a lot, either group or individual sessions. And we're going to take a quick look at some videos of doing yoga and a really fun dance yoga recital. Now we're going to look at social programs. So Walk and Talk is a big social program as well, and Walk and Talk doesn't always have to be the residents walking and talking with the recreation therapist. It could be them walking with their family, with their grandchildren, either outside or inside. Having the walker is helpful for that, and it gives them that sense of independence. Coffee social is a big one that we do in the home, and in the home that I work in particularly, a lot of the residents sit in their chairs, but we don't have a lot of tables available. So they use their walkers as a kind of a little table. They put their coffee on there and their biscuits, and it actually works perfectly. So walkers are great for coffee socials. And again, courtyard socials. We don't always have chairs available, or sometimes there's a lot of people outside and all the benches are taken up. So having our walkers is a great opportunity for us to go outside, and you can sit on the walker as long as we're careful about putting the brakes on. So walkers and having a walker can actually provide a lot of emotional support to a lot of the residents, particularly residents living with dementia. A lot of the residents with dementia will display rummaging behavior, and having a walker provides a nice place where if they're sitting, we can put something like a fidget blanket, which keeps them occupied and out of going through things like the bookshelves or going through the nurse's station and things like that. It's also a great place to keep comfort objects. So a lot of the residents will have old, like teddy bears that they had when they were younger, or maybe it was their children's teddy bears, and they keep them with them. It keeps them calm. It reminds them of home. A lot of them will carry around letters, letters from their love letters from their loved ones. And whenever they're having a rough time, we can kind of remind them that they're there and they can pull them out, and it provides a great sense of relief for them. Another big one is therapy dolls. A lot of the residents will have therapy dolls, and having the walker, a lot of the walkers will have little baskets on the front where we can keep the baby's blankets and then changes of clothes and little bottles and things like that, so that they can keep their baby with them, and it just keeps them calm all the time. So now we're going to look at the cost of walkers. According to Assisted Living Today, the following are the 10 best walkers for seniors on the market today. So let's take a look. So number one here, we've got Nova Vibe 6 Rollator Walker in purple. And that's at $92.95, and that seems pretty reasonable to me. Going in at number two, we've got Medline Premium Empower Rollator Walker. We're going up to $186.21 here. Next we have, I'm not sure what this one's called, but it's $199.98. Moving on here, we've got the Drive Medical Aluminum Rollator Walker coming in at $60.27. The next one here, again, we don't have a name, but it's $204.50. Then we have the Lumex Walkabout Light Rollator in this bright pink color at $81.65. That one again, that one's pretty reasonably priced, I would say. Some of these are a little bit much. Next at number 7, we've got the Nova Traveler 3 Rollator coming in at $102.53. Number 8, the Hugo Elite Rollator Walker at $105.72. Then we have the 4-wheel rolling walker at $88.40. Pretty simplistic here. Then we have number 10, finally, the Medline Heavy Duty Rollator Walker at $119.99. So most of those seem to be between $60 and $250, roughly. And if we take a look, we do some calculations, we have an average cost of $132.22. So for a lot of people that might seem like not a lot. Yes, I can buy that for my mom or I can buy that for grandma, but we got to think about the families that can't afford the $132. So if we look here, I've provided a link, everybody. You can go there, and if you'd like, you can donate and support a Canadian charity in your area that helps seniors. And a lot of these charities actually help seniors obtain things like walkers and other adaptive equipment to help them out and to make participating in recreation and leisure activities better for them. Thanks for watching, guys. We're going to get into the different types of programming. So first we'll look at physical programs. Physical programs can include things like walk and talk. A lot of the time residents say they just want to talk about their day and things that are bothering them. And we as recreation therapists, we want to know that what's going on in their lives. So walk and talk is a great opportunity just to have a nice chat with somebody while getting in some physical exercise. It would be too dangerous for a lot of our residents to be walking with us as recreation therapists without their walker. We're not physiotherapists, so a lot of the time we can't help them in that way. And the same goes for outdoor walks. Outdoor walks, having a walker is great for that. You can sit, stop, take a seat on your walker, admire the nature, again, have some chats outside. We also see the walker being used in exercise classes a lot, either group or individual sessions. And we're going to take a quick look at some videos of doing yoga and a really fun dance yoga recital. Okay, so we're going to talk about how having a walker helps seniors when participating in recreation and leisure activities. So we've got a couple of pictures here, which you can see an exercise class going on and somebody using a walker for some physiotherapy, it looks like.
Not or maybe having wheels attached depending on the person's ability and the strength.